Hi everyone. So now we're going to be going over one of the challenge problems. Now this problem is not easy and there's a lot of places to make mistakes, so I wanted to go over it in a video. If you already know how to solve this problem, you don't need to watch the video of course, but I would recommend you do so you can have any questions clarified. Now the thing that makes this problem tricky is we've got this complicated division or fraction problem depending on how you want to think about it. And whenever we have, the more advanced you go in math, like when you go in college, we never use division symbols like this anymore. That's just a thing of the past. We always represent division as a fraction like we have up here. So here we have 18 plus 3 squared divided by 2 plus 1 in parentheses squared. Now the thing to keep in mind is that both the numerator, the top of the problem, and the denominator, the bottom of the problem, are considered grouping symbols on their own. And this is one of the reasons I like to use GEMDAS instead of PEMDAS, because these are grouping symbols as well. So before we go on to all of the other stuff, we need to kind of simplify this fraction down. So let's look at this. First, we're going to do any grouping symbols within this. And so the only one we have here is 2 plus 1. So that 2 plus 1 becomes 3. So I'm going to go ahead and carry the rest of this down. We've got 18 plus 3 squared over 2 plus 1, which is 3 squared. Now, we'll go ahead and continue to simplify within here because this is all a grouping symbol on its own. We need to take care of the bottom and we need to take care of the top. So we'll just leave this alone at the moment because we're not going to add these together until the last step, because remember, addition and subtraction come last. So we still get 5 times 3 plus 1. But now 18 plus 3 squared, of course we do the exponent first, so that's 18 plus 9. And then on the bottom we also have an exponent, 9. Now, this is where you may want to divide these first. But again, remember, this is like a grouping symbol. We have to take care of everything on the top and everything on the bottom, and then we can do the division. So, now we have 5 times 3 plus 1 plus 27, which is just 18 plus 9, divided by 9. So now we've simplified this down. We've simplified everything on the top and everything on the bottom. So before we go on, we should deal with our other grouping symbol, which we never did, the parentheses, 3 plus 1. So that just becomes 5 times 4 plus 27 over 9. Now we want to do multiplication and division. We have multiplication right here. That is 20. We have division right here, 27 divided by 9. That is 3. And then finally, we just add these two numbers together and we get 23. I hope that video helps to clarify how you would solve this problem. As always, of course, send me an email or schedule a time to meet if you do have questions. I think this is a trickier problem, but it's important to recognize how the numerator and the denominator we have to solve separately, because these symbols become more and more prominent the further we go in math. Have a good one, everyone.